Good morning, everyone. My name's Kerry Connor. I'm the Director of Organisational Development and Inclusion at UHS. Thank you so much for being here this morning on what is our first virtual diversity conference. And I'm sure you're at the end of a really busy week, so thank you so much for coming. We've got UHS colleagues here, but also colleagues from Hampshire and Isle of Wight, and we're really pleased to see everybody. So I'm hoping today will allow you to have some time to learn, to listen, to reflect, meet new people, do some networking, and I hope you'll really enjoy it. We're hosting the event today with Autumn Live, our partners, so they will be supporting us with all the technical processes. So if you've got any problems or you need any help, then please pop it in the chat. Someone will be there for you. So, and also any questions that you've got, can you post it in the Slido tab on the right? So really pleased to welcome our first guest to welcome the event. So firstly is going to be David French, CEO of UHS.
Thank you, Kerry. Good morning, everyone. I'm David French, Chief Executive of UHS, and it's an honour this morning to welcome everybody to our first UHS virtual conference on embracing diversity in healthcare. I'm really delighted that we've some fantastic speakers with us today to share their perspectives and enhance our understanding of the role that all of us can play in supporting and developing an inclusive workplace here at UHS. Our vision at UHS is world-class people delivering world-class care. Diversity, inclusivity, and equity of opportunity is fundamental to that ambition. And I want UHS to be a place where no one feels disadvantaged due to their background, beliefs, orientation, or race. A place where everyone feels they belong and can give their best. People are our greatest asset, and I'm personally committed to ensuring our systems, processes, and critically our culture support this ethos. As well as creating a more united organisation and a more positive work experience, we know that when people feel part of the team, feel like they belong, then patient care improves. And when patient care improves, patient outcomes improve. And of course, patients first is the first of our UHS values. It's in our DNA. And improving patient experience and patient outcomes is what all of us here at UHS are here to do. So it's a pleasure to welcome you all and say a big thank you to our guest speakers and panel members who've generously given their time to support today. I hope it'll be the first of many events like these, and I'm looking forward to hearing from everyone. I'm sure we'll take away a huge amount of learning and inspiration. Finally, and before I hand over to Callum Phillips to say a few words, I wanted to recognise those people whose passion and ideas were an important inspiration for today's event. So Callum, Hasna Ismail Koch, and Andrea Burgess had an idea a while back to improve diversity within surgery. This idea grew into what became our inclusive leadership program that Hasna also attended. With help from our OD diversity and inclusion team, alongside our event partners, Autumn Live, this conference is the next step in helping make their idea a reality that will benefit every part of our organisation and the patients that we serve. So thank you for everyone's hard work in championing this agenda at UHS. Let's together build a culture where every single one of our 13,000 people feels like they belong. Let's create an environment where everybody feels safe to be themselves and thrives both personally and professionally. UHS is an amazing organisation, but let's work together to make it even better. So with that, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the day, and Callum, over to you.
Hi, everyone. I just want to echo the others and say thank you all so much for coming to the Embracing Diversity Day. It's wonderful to see so many of you here. And I also think we've got a really excellent set of speakers lined up. I know I'm certainly going to be learning a lot. So I doubt many of you will recognize me. So as a way of introduction, I'm Callum Phillips. I'm a foundation doctor in Northwest London, but I trained at Southampton Medical School. I'm also the Deputy Editor-in-Chief and our LGBTQ+ lead of the British Student Doctor Journal and advisor to GLAD, the Association of LGBTQ+ Doctors and Dentists. So today actually came about initially because it's also the launch of our ACES network. So for surgeons, surgical trainees and interested medical students from alternative colours, cultures, capabilities, ethnicities, sexes, sexualities, and gender identity backgrounds. This network has been the brainchild of several of us, notably including Ms. Ismail Koch and Ms. Burgess, who I began discussing this with earlier this year whilst in the ENT department of Southampton General during my elective. And it started because we know that the system fails surgeons and prospective surgeons from diverse and minority backgrounds. Diversity is a strength which should be celebrated, but more importantly, manifested. The ACES network borrowed the maxim, nothing about us without us. And we hope to create a space where surgeons, trainees, and students can come together for the provision of support and mentorship, the sharing of good practice and opportunities, and really provide a space where skills can be developed. This network can also provide a point of collaborative working with institutions to push for a pioneering intersectional approach to support and increase diversity in surgery. It was really important for all of us that we made the most of our respective positions of privilege to pave the path for surgeons of the future, widening access and delivering quality sessions to those who have been historically excluded from surgery. And I really can't think of a better way to begin than with what has been put together today. I'd like to thank the UHS for all their support and help, and really for enabling this event to take place. When it was just the three of us, it was really helpful to have some guidance from people who knew what they were doing. So I think that's probably enough from me. I'll hand back to Kerry and be on one of the panels later. And I'll be doing a couple of introductions throughout the day. So I hope you all have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Callum, and thank you, David.